on.
Here it is.
Woohoo!
Rock and roll.
Green room, it's probably not clean. The green room, it's definitely not green.
Yeah, man.
Green room, can
Doing
I
it.
get some more ice? If you're not in the band, you can't get in.
Yes, you got hotel
right.
hair. Episode 7.
I know. Yeah, no headphones either. Yeah, I'm just kind of.
Oh, well, you got they totally work, actually. Like, I did the episode we did when I was in a hotel last time. I just used my AirPods, and dude, it sounds just as good, honestly.
Don't tell Keith that, because he'll have nothing to rank on.
Yeah. He'll be like, what are those, some 80s AirPods?
Yeah, you got first generation AirPods. What losers.
Totally.
Oh,
Are you?
man.
Where you
Yeah.
at?
I'm in Reno. I might have mentioned before. So my whole trick, I think I maybe solved life. I solved all the world's problems. Is I come here, and it's not really very popular in Reno. So now they're kind of really wanting people to come here.
Yeah.
And so that you can get a room. If you come a few times, they're already trying to give you free rooms.
Nice.
And so Peppermill is like a second home, and I can come here and just totally focus and get away from distraction and noise, frankly, where I live, and just track and write. So it's a lucky thing that if I had kids, I probably couldn't do it. But and I don't do it that often as I'd like, really, but I'll try to pick like 3 days during the week, come here, and I do what I bring prison food. So I don't even like leave the room if I can. I bring like a bag of canned food, whatever kind of non-perishable. And I just get up at like 6 every day, go to the gym, come back, or maybe the pool, and I just start writing at like 9 or 10. And I go as long as I humanly can. I might take a break for dinner and go back to it. But it's one of those things too, and I'll do that 3 days in a row. But usually I'm like now, I'm so screwed up socially, and coffee all day. Dude, I could not sleep last night, and it just hit the mixer, and it was like 3 a.m, just thinking of what I'm writing. It's swirling around, and I kind of get urgent about it, and I don't want to. It's because I'm leaving today to come back home. So then I wanted to get as much as I could get done before I left. I hope this isn't boring to the listener, but it's a real luxury to write like that, and I always get a lot done, a ton.
That's cool.
But now I don't want to do anything else or think about anything else.
Right.
And I can't. I'm not capable of thinking about anything else, including chewing gum or talking to a human.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna come out of that room and just like look at the valet guy or whatever, and be like, I don't know.
Hi, my middle name's Charles. You didn't ask. It doesn't matter. Yeah, all screwed up.
Overthinking everything you say. You're like,
yeah, there it is. That's it.
Yeah, those words really don't go together. It's not really getting the meaning out, right? I feel like
right. Exactly. Should I have a banana or an apple? Both is too many. Oh my gosh, who am I talking to?
Yeah, sorry.
They're
This
like,
sentence
sir,
is
there's
a little
people behind you in line.
Yeah, this sentence is a little wordy. I'm sorry. Let's cut the fat. Let's cut the fat.
Dude. See, only a songwriter would understand.
Yeah. Wow, that sounds really cool, though. So Noelle's not there either, or is she there?
No, she's not. And it just is really hard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for writing, it's like you gotta.
Dude, she would
totally shut off.
She would just be doing her own thing if she was here.
Yeah.
We have actually done trips like this where I'll just kind of stay in the room. I feel like Nervo, if you're there listening, where everybody's like at the beach doing fun things. That's what I hear, but I don't have proof yet.
Right.
So yeah, he'll go to Tahoe or to the beach or something. And then later I'll say, how was your trip, man? And he'll go, I was practicing 6 hours a day.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, dude. Yeah. Which is why he's so good. But,
that is insane,
also why he looks like a vampire. He needs some sun. A
Dude,
handsome vampire.
speaking of Nervo, he did a EP, or do you call it an EP now? I think it's like 5 songs of
Yeah,
his own
I
original.
have it
It's
saved and I want
freaking
to listen.
killer. It's
Oh, what
so
else would it
killer.
be?
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I
it's
mean, it's really good. It's
yeah, it's
awesome.
called The Ghosts of the Lake. I want to give
Yeah.
him this shout out.
I
And
guess he saw some ghosts when he was practicing at the lake at Lake Tahoe.
through the window
Yeah.
outside. Yeah, I mean, it's something for anyone to finally make their own statement and collection,
Yeah.
whatever way that is, okay? It doesn't have to be music. Any way we can express ourselves, our way to be a channel of our own thing is like huge. And I think basically what I'm saying is I'm responsible for him finishing this. No, I was just
Yeah.
always encouraged him, like, dude, you got to do your own.
Yeah.
And that's something you should always do. It's similar to this. Another boring thing is one guy told me, another musician one time, he said, you have to play drums on your own song once, at least
That's cool.
once.
Yeah.
Like play everything, in other words.
Yeah.
Because usually I would get, and I still do get a drummer, and can probably do most everything else. But it was a real game changer, and somehow it is like really more personal, and you
Yeah.
want to share. I think, again, another thing I say a lot is about vulnerability. And
Uh-huh.
so to
Yeah.
me, to kind of embrace that, and it is vulnerable. It is like, so for Nervo to share this album, this is him saying, this is me.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is hard for everyone, and I imagine
yeah,
it's extra hard for him. Because
right.
he's
It's like
because dude,
public speaking.
it's hard for everyone to be like, damn, dude, like, okay, here's the thing,
Yeah.
and I don't know anything else he's done. So like your first one, it's like, whoa, like, you know,
Yeah. And a lot of people will be curious, and
yeah.
I will say that I think to sing is the most vulnerable
Yeah, because
thing.
a lot of, especially when people never even like heard you, they're like, wait,
Yeah.
is that you?
Like you, I think,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah, yeah,
people, I think, generally know you as a guitar player, but you
yeah,
are a fucking stunningly good singer, and they need to see that. But not only that, technically, it's that's the least of it, really. The technical part, it's like
yeah,
your tone and your who you are is like
yeah,
you can't even hide
yeah,
at all. But I
yeah.
mean,
And then
Nervo
maybe,
stuff.
yep.
No, go ahead, man.
Yeah, just maybe whatever you're saying too. It's like
Yeah,
because
lyrics.
that's usually like maybe the bottom of it for some people, where it's like, what do you sound like? What is the tone, and what's the
Yeah.
style? And then you're like, well, what are you saying anything? Like
Dude,
yeah,
you're right,
yeah,
man. And
yeah,
I sometimes overlook that, even though I torture myself over my own lyrics.
yeah,
Sometimes when I'm listening to music, it's not the first, or mostly it's not the first thing I'm listening to. I'm not like as we
right,
mentioned, I'm not a Dylan fan necessarily. So
yeah,
the storyteller, it's a lot about like arrangement and stuff like that. But
yeah,
to make a complete song that works on all levels and goes to your heart, I think it really has to have that too.
yep,
And man, it's funny because I'm thinking about pop music these days, and I read
yep.
this article, maybe not an article, maybe it was a subreddit kind of thing, but it says they was asking, did rock die? What happened? Like
Yeah,
what's popular now really is a certain aesthetic that's
yeah,
kind of, I think, through the music and the voice is like creamy and no danger in a lot
yeah,
of ways, and kind of no edge. And I don't want to put down, I think there's great stuff. It's just the style.
yeah,
It's a different style. It'd be like the opposite of grunge or something.
yeah,
And then I'm thinking, well, okay. And then that's not, I don't know, like what's happening lyrically. Part of me is like regurgitating what I'm kind of referring to what I was hearing at the hotel pool, which is
yeah,
absolute shite. I
yeah,
mean, it was just,
yeah.
I had to leave because there's a remake of Higher Love,
Oh,
and
I've heard
that
that.
is a perfect original song. I love that
Right.
um, song. And this one is the singer can really sing technically, but it
Yeah.
just sounds like an exercise in showing you that.
Uh-huh.
And it just had no
Yeah.
heart for me personally.
And all
You
the
know, someone's
tones
gonna
and
go, "How
stuff.
dare you? That's my Kmart jam," you know. But
Dude, totally.
have you? So
Yeah.
you've heard it, huh?
I've heard it. And honestly, when I heard
Oh,
it, all I could think though was I was kind of like, "Oh, cool. Like the 80s are still very relevant."
see, you're
That's the way
optimistic. Yeah.
that's the way yeah, and I would never listen to it though.
Well,
It's
I had no choice, and it
yeah.
was blaring.
Yeah.
And I mean, I had these. I could just go into there, but I was
Yeah.
wanting to just be in the world. And
Yeah.
man, that almost. I think I left. I think I
Because
like.
of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was so.
You're just like, "Damn."
Yeah, just like dispirited. I don't know. It was so not what I'm trying to. The
Yeah.
headspace I'm trying to be in right now.
Yeah, I get it.
And
It's just totally
it wasn't
man,
vulnerable in my opinion at all.
yeah. Yeah, pop music is man, who
It's a
was just
weird
talking
world,
about
man.
it's because like with the AI thing, right? It's like
Yeah.
there's literally a band that came out that had like 1 million followers and listeners, and then it
Yeah.
was discovered this band that had pictures of people and a
Yeah.
band name turned out to just be AI.
Yeah.
And it was just some guy, and he admitted to it, and he's like, yeah, yeah. And it's like, oh my god, dude, that many people are listening to this music it's just copying. It's just copying. It's
It's an
copying.
amalgamation. Yeah. I mean, my thing
Yeah.
is this though. I have read about that, but I haven't heard it. Have you heard it?
No, I haven't heard
Oh, see, I got
it.
to look it up and listen to it because I will stand by this. If I like it, I like it. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll say
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
like it. I just want it to touch me, in some way. And
Yeah.
I hope that someone just grabs that sound bite. I want it to touch me.
I know. It's like a School of Rock, like where Jack Black's
Yeah.
like, You're your kids have touched me and I've
Yeah,
touched
yeah.
them. Like, oh
Right,
my
right, right.
god.
I've touched these kids in a way they'll never forget. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. So,
yeah, yeah. I think I was talking to Muscat about this about the AI thing, and it's
yeah.
basically like none of it's ever gonna. It's just gonna be things that have been taken from other things, which is a
Yeah.
lot like music in general. But
Yeah.
it's just never gonna be something new where you're like, that's a new
Yeah.
sound, right?
Right.
Um,
Right.
so yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean,
It
I
kind of
don't know.
challenges us though to try things to say AI could never do this because I'm going to do something wrong,
Yeah,
or
yeah, just
like,
totally. Yeah,
yeah, just go to a different chord. I mean,
yeah.
honestly, that's one thing.
Yep.
Um, so I'll just take this moment to say, like, today is the day of releasing a new single for me, and
Sick.
so my mind is really on this. It's not, of course, what I was working on these last few days. It's one that's been done,
Right.
and I chose today, but it's the one of the ones I sent you. And
Yeah. Oh, good.
so yeah, so after we get off, I'll kind of shoot off the social media part of it, but so that's the thing, thinking about pop, which I don't even know what kind of music I make, and I don't know if that's important really,
Yeah.
but I mean, there is some pop context to it,
Right.
and I mean, it's not just Edgar Varese found sounds. There's like structure to it that has
Right.
some connection to that. So, I don't know what I was saying.
Bray has been in a hotel room for 3
Yeah,
days writing
yeah,
music. He's
yeah,
lost touch
that's
with
fine.
reality.
Yeah, that's fine. I needed to
Yeah.
give up that route.
I totally know the feeling of where you're just like write, write, write. All you want to do is write, and the more you
Yeah.
write, all you want to do is write, and you go through
Oh,
highs and lows, and then you're just like, I don't think I can survive outside in the outside world anymore. Like
it's
this is my
that
this
fucking
is
serious.
like I'll be like you're like I just know sometimes when I'm there in that headspace, I'll be like walking through Target and I'm just
Yeah.
like not even thinking about anything. I'm just like
You're
I'm
in the
thinking,
mouthwash section, like with a shirt. You're like,
yeah, just like thinking about a verse or a second verse,
yeah.
uh,
There's a lot of pain in it for me
yeah,
because I'm so uncomfortable until I find it. And some of it is just so free. I am not
right,
questioning anything. And some things I'm really struggling with
yep,
just to find what
yep,
will please the gods. I don't know,
I get it,
or make me feel that it's finished.
right,
Um, make the statement come into clarity. It's just that's why the song I'm releasing is it's a little bit about this. It's called The Last Romantic, and it is sort of like, am
yeah,
I the last person to, care and whinge and whine over art? Because I used to have like my bandmates would tease me. We'd be on tour, and something might make me literally cry. It
yeah,
wasn't like pain, it would be like beauty stuff, or I'm so
yeah,
loving doing this, or love the person, or the music did it to me. And like, this is years ago, but I
right.
would be like, see a girl in a restaurant or something, be like, damn, and my drummer would go, you gonna go give her a poem, you know it'd be like teasing me for being like a fruitcake sensitive.
Yeah,
And
you're
I'm
like,
like, yeah,
I'm
but
a singer, right? Like,
yeah,
this
no,
is
no.
like,
Well, I mean, just like write her some lyrics, I mean,
yeah,
but he was right, because I
yeah,
probably did,
yeah,
or was going
yeah.
to, or thought about it. I mean, it was pretty spot on, but he would always do that. He would write a poem. He always pronounced it Pome, poem.
That's a super drummer like stereotype,
Oh yeah,
typical.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just want to go
What
tap on tap on the table a couple
tap
times.
that ass
Yeah,
is what I
I
want
just
to
tap
do.
things. That's all I just tap things.
Tommy Ricard, who I love, another extraordinary drummer, friend, and a solo artist. Did you know that?
I did know that. Yeah,
Okay,
I got to check out what's going
and
on
I'm
there though.
encouraging him to do another release too. He's just an interesting dude, but he would always say, which is very drummer thing. He's like, if someone's kind of bumping up on him, or he's feeling a little bit someone's in his shit, he might say, hey, don't do that, I hit things for a living, which is so drummer too. And
Yeah.
I wonder, Trey's like, oh, I actually told him that.
Dude, Tommy's like the most self-aware drummer that I
Yes,
know. He's like,
that's a great way to put it. Yeah,
yeah, because he's very like he knows the whole thing about like
yeah,
how obviously I don't think like that about most drummers because I
yeah.
super respect
You think of
drummers,
them
but
as metro drivers? Is that what it was? No.
I never said that. No, I mean, I I think they have the I think they have the most high stress, most
Yeah.
important part of a band,
Right. Right.
because they could
Me
literally
too.
make or break things.
Yeah.
But then there is the stereotype when it comes down to like if we're playing a song that's got a million chords and the drummer's like, "Come on, man, it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4,"
Yeah. Yeah.
So there is that. But no, I got to give Trey some love because I feel like he feels like we've been like being too sarcastic about him. Trey is like the best drummer I've ever
Come
played with
on.
in
But
our
that's why
both
we're
of
that
us.
way about him. Because it's
Exactly.
like, yeah, it's
Exactly.
like Michael Jordan, man. What a gambling alcoholic. But
Yeah,
dude,
yeah. And he
they
smokes
only say that.
cigars too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right. I don't know, dude. He's just
exactly.
beyond.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Trey is the
Trey is
Rolls Royce
effortless.
of
Yes, he is the Rolls
driving a
Royce.
band, of driving a bar car.
Dude, no, dude, I love that. Oh my God, he's the Rolls Royce of driving a band. That's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's effortless. But anyway, back to Tommy. Uh, Tommy is effortless cool.
Exactly.
And as some people know, kind of his catchphrase, just imagine this with any friend you have that is one of these kind of people, right?
Yeah.
If anytime you see them, they have just a nice, easy smile, unforced. They're
Yeah.
dressed fresh, dude. He's
Yep.
always
Always.
looks fresh, dude.
Always.
But LA cool, right? He's
Yep.
like,
Yep.
he just somehow, and you go, hey man, oh dude, that sucked, the traffic or something, and he'll go, hey, we're here, it's amazing.
It's
I
amazing.
mean, he's just, oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing, everything's amazing. And he always just says, so I mean, the word amazing makes you think of him.
Yep.
And that's how cool
that's
is
his
that?
word. That's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could be, and it could be, hey, Tommy, dude, we're only gonna have to play 45 minutes. Amazing. That's amazing. And then but then you could also go,
we're playing 3 hours and 45 minutes. Still amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Hey, Tommy, your car's on fire. Amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's just, everything's amazing. Yeah. Dude, we were just last weekend, we were in Reno also. For
TL?
TL did I guess it was a private something at a golf course. This very like kind of waspy golf coursey.
Oh yeah, aren't they all?
yeah, very much. And dude, the amount of cigar smoking was insane, dude.
See, we were prescient with our.
We were just talking about that, and dude, cigars everywhere. All these guys smoking cigars, and so it was very.
Even down here in the casino, you'll have guys walking around like that. It's like, I know what you're doing, dude. He's like cutting it upstairs. He's like, I'm gonna walk around with this. It's gonna be amazing.
Amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Reno is it's cool, man. I mean, I hadn't been there in a long time, and Wendy rode with me, and she was all excited. She's like, I've never been to Reno. I was like,
Reno.
Okay.
Reno.
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 Reno. Apparently, Alex said he looked up some sort of a fact about Reno, and Reno is a very popular place to get divorced.
Really?
Like,
that's ironic that I got married here.
Yeah, see,
so,
So it's like if you want to quickly like dissolve that.
So I know what my future is. So
you go right back, and
same place.
I didn't know there was a divorce place, but I guess Reno is also that. So
I see it. I mean, it's definitely got a heartbreak sort of sleaze side to it, which I find romantic. I do. And we've filmed video here and stuff. It's really I
bet that's cool.
It's like hazy, hopeless, but it's like everything I like about Vegas condensed and beaten up, you know. And I like it a lot.
Yeah, interesting. I haven't spent too much time. It does have like a if I could put a other place on it, like it kind of reminds me like if you took New Mexico, parts of New Mexico, and like put it where Reno's at. That, and then like made it like a gambling kind of a vibe. It just kind of reminds me of something like that. Cause like, New Mexico is kind of a weird place too, where you're like, oh, this is kind of trashy, but then you'll see someone like totally dressed, super hip, and there's a really cool coffee shop. And you're like, wait, what is going on here?
It's
like
incongruous.
Really
it has that, which I really like too. And I think maybe because I'm that way, I have like I must be seedy because I like seediness, you know, and those old like 70s Scorsese movies, it sort of has like something with that, but it's so abandoned at the same time.
It's the abandoned part.
It's not busy like New York, but it has something.
Vegas.
Right. That's the biggest difference. It's like it's like a bomb went off in Vegas,
and the city just totally slowly.
Yeah, there's like 100th the amount of people, and
they're like
they're
all
staying. Disfigured.
Yeah, we're staying. We're staying. Like we're.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Yeah,
and I love hot weather. It's like over 100 here,
which I love. Hot right now? Yeah, it was pretty hot. We were there on Saturday. We were there Saturday. Yeah.
Wendy's great. I love being with her. She's the keyboard player for Tainted Love and also for Rock and Roll Team Building, which you and I have you been doing some of this stuff?
I did one on Tuesday with them.
Yeah, okay.
Man, that was an early morning, dude. It was like and of course that was like one of these gigs where I know I have to wake up at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah. And the night before I'm like just watching TV and I like have a cocktail in my hand.
Sure.
And I'm like I know I have to wake up really early and it's getting late, but this is awesome right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You're just like, I'm just like looking at it. I'm like, this isn't a great idea right now. Like, this is so good. And I'm like, I think I'll have another one. And then just in the morning, I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah, but somehow, man, that's the life, and you power
Yeah.
through. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
remember if I talked about it, but we just did yeah, I did, but we did that show in
Utah.
Park City, Utah. Yeah, and I just pulled an all-nighter with Eli. Like,
Dude.
this is so fun. I don't regret it, but
Yeah.
the next 2 days, I felt like
Uh-huh.
because I
Yeah.
had not sleeping at all, it was kind of like
Right.
the hangover, even mentally and all that sort of stuff, doesn't even happen till like 5 p.m.
Right.
So it
Yeah,
sort
you're
of spills over. But I'm reading this book also kind of off and on in late hours after I am just burnt out from recording.
Yeah.
It's the John Taylor, the bass player of Duran Duran, his sort of memoir. Dude, so good, but talk about all-nighters.
Yeah.
And
I bet.
doing everything under the sun, man, and just like how that led to things. Okay, so like he
Right.
would in good things sometimes. You would just be partying with a music producer, and before you know it, you are on the 007 soundtrack.
Yeah.
You're on the Bond. I mean,
So basically,
man,
we all need to just do all-nighters all the time.
I mean, it does bond you in certain ways, but some of it, if you don't remember it, that may not be helpful.
Or if I'm like, I just stay at my house and get hammered, I'm like, where's the music producers at?
How come James Bond hasn't called me? I'm wasted.
Yeah. Watching Superman, I'm like, I could have played on that.
I could have been Superman. Yeah.
Right?
No one's there. Right?
Yeah.
You think so, don't you, Fido? Yeah.
Like, I don't have a dog.
No, but I want to ask you this too. Is like, oh God, I am obsessed with this shit, writing and stuff. But like, I want to ask, and I want to know if there's anything like this outside of writing and making art. But sometimes when I'm on these hardcore long sessions like this, you write yourself into a corner. And I'm also saying this to do with I'm by myself, so there's not someone there to go, no, that sucks, or don't go that direction. You're losing you're losing it.
Yeah. Like
So sometimes I will go on I'll just go on a path for
Yeah.
3 hours that I don't use. And I guess it had to take that to get me to the 4th hour.
Exactly.
But sometimes I'm disheartened and I'm just like fucking frustrated.
Yeah.
And I have to go walk around and like have more coffee and get more irritable.
Dude, that's 100%. Yeah, where you're like, I will, when I go through my hard drives and stuff, and like over the holidays when I was looking for a song, which I talked about on the podcast, I found the song, but I found all these weird versions of what I was trying to create, but in other songs, like where it was like the idea's kind of there and I didn't know what I was doing, but I kind of had something in my head, like I'm trying to do something, but I could tell that I didn't know what I was doing yet. And it took like 5 weird ideas getting to this one song, and then also like, I'll write, like, sometimes I will just purposely have some stupid idea where I'm like, I want to write this song and I know it's maybe going to be horrible, but you're just like, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go all the way with it. Yeah. And then it's kind of a weird feeling where if you do the whole thing and you're just like, I know I'm never going to do anything with this, like.
You mean like the song that Nervo and I started writing, which goes like this: Dum DeLuise is dead. Dum DeLuise is dead. We're like joking about it, and I was like, I actually like this.
Yeah, no, that's actually
kind
good. Yeah.
Yeah. We're making some sort of like Devo, like sick angular groove with it.
Yeah.
And then I've never forgot this, and that was probably 10 years ago.
Oh my God.
And but
that's when you know it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I still want to make like a 1 minute freak out.
Yeah.
but also I don't want to insult because I love Dom DeLuise, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but yeah,
Yeah.
man. I
Yeah,
mean,
dude.
but what this tells me too is like the value of a team, or at least two people, and it kind of goes back to Duran Duran. What one of the things that made them so special, or like a Beatles, and it's rare, man, is like a team where everyone's contributing. They had like
Yeah.
Duran Duran had two. They had a team of like 10 people, really.
Oh
So
wow.
there's two managers, and there's some other people who, like, one of the managers sold their house
Whoa.
to invest in helping this band, and they
Yeah.
could not have made it straight up if he didn't do that, because
Yep.
it funded like them getting those first demos to happen.
Dang.
And they had a that guy provided a place for them to rehearse. I mean, they also had to have the talent. Everything had to come
Yep.
together. But if it was
Yeah.
one person writing, of course, it's not the same. And
Yeah.
it's just such a magic thing, and rare, even just to have other people kind of bouncing your ideas off of them, or them giving feedback, or you shaping something together.
Yep.
It's just even finding one other person that you. So for me, one of the people is Cam Parridge, the
There you go.
guitar player, but he's
Yep.
also like a really gifted producer engineer, and
Yeah.
that's like more of what he brings to the table with me is he totally closely understands and like relates with what I'm trying to do, and
Yeah.
he will have the answer and be kind of blunt, hey man, why don't you try something different here? Or, I'll say, should I cut this section? And he'll go, let's try it,
Yeah.
and take 2 hours to completely restructure something.
Right.
And he's never in a rush to finish something or thinking about money first,
Yep.
which is like, I just could write a poem how much that is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, yeah, he'll be like, I'll go, dude, or I'll be on my like seventh, you know, ask for changes on a mix. I'm like, are you fucking irritated yet? He's like, absolutely not, dude. I'm
Yeah.
here for this.
That's
And
awesome.
because art is the top of the pyramid of what is important
Yep.
to us, you know, and yeah, man, I don't know, just like a simpatico person
Yep.
that he's also brilliant, so he can like just bring all this musicality to the table.
Yep.
And I love it too because has all this guitar gear around right in front of him as he's mixing, and we'll just plug stuff in and go really analog and use
Yeah.
pedal. He just run around and there's 20 pedals out with cables everywhere, and here, man, play that. You play it, and even though he's twice the guitar player I am,
Yeah.
he'll go, no one would do it like you though. Okay, yeah, I do this. Let's detune this or whatever it is, turn
Yep.
the amp backwards, just try shit just for fun. And it
Yeah.
maybe doesn't work. And we're 3 hours later and I'm at his place in the studio, and that's worth money. Time is money, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, he's so generous with that.
That's
And
awesome.
and so yeah, man. I mean, I imagine that there's something like that with Eddie and you, Eddie
Absolutely.
Kaipo,
Yeah. He's
because
my.
you have him mix your stuff. You guys seems like you involve each other as much as you can in what each of you does.
Yep.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
so huge.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely consider us a team as far as
Yeah.
all the stuff I do. Like he does a thing and I do a thing, and it's like we
Yeah.
work together, and it's like
Yeah.
that's the team, So
So cool, man.
yeah, I definitely
But
rely
you
on
can
him.
hang too. There's
Oh
something
yeah.
that's just like I don't know, the bigger picture of it, or the deeper connection, or some, I don't know, this
Right.
homie shit that
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
feeds it.
Exactly. And yeah, and we respect each other, enough to where we can disagree on things.
Gotta have that.
And
Gotta
then
have that.
and it's never like personal. It's like I like that, like with Eddie, he'll have an opinion and he'll give it to me, and it's like I'll have an opinion and then we'll sit on it. Like
His opinion is this song needs white pepper, I think.
Yeah,
He's so
dude.
obsessed with white pepper.
I know. Is
He
it so?
posts
Wait,
about it.
white pepper isn't white pepper just pepper finely ground? Is it? Is it
Let's
different?
have the listeners tell me. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know. I just know that it's he really believes in it and he dies on that hill.
that's
And
right.
Doug Carlson would always, remember that about him too,
Yeah,
because
white pepper.
I'd say it's safe to say Eddie's a foodie,
Yeah,
right? And so I tend to trust those because I probably am not a foodie, but
right.
uh, so
I
I'm
mean,
like,
come on, you're eating canned food in a hotel in
yeah,
Reno, man.
yeah. That prison. Dude, I bought at the dollar store here because I forgot it a can opener so I can have like tuna in the fucking room
Yeah.
like a scumbag. I'm like
Hey,
dipping
it's healthy,
veggie
bro.
chip in there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so
Super healthy,
gross.
bro. Yeah, but yeah, Eddie's definitely my guy. And then anybody else that's always working on my stuff, I like to ask them about anything, where
Who
it's
would
like,
you say is your next up of
um,
like real soulmate on the art shit?
hmm, well, who would I send it out to? Honestly, it's usually the guys, whoever's going to be playing on it. I'll just ask them, what do you think? Like
Yeah.
if anything's standing out, which we've talked about, it kind of like that can run into some problems if there's too much
Oh
input
yeah.
and output.
Yeah, too many
Um,
cooks thing.
yeah, yeah. And then usually when it gets close, to being done, I'll send it out to Sir. I'll send it to you. I send it to my
Yeah.
buddy John, who's a mix engineer too. And
You send
then
it to me if you're wanting like 2 pages of notes.
no, I like you're a good one to send it to because like I like it when it's like just you would just listen to it and be like yeah like regardless of a style or a genre it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
just as a listener like
Mm-hmm.
and yeah yeah but yeah it's usually just me and Eddie working on stuff. He's definitely my
Yeah,
guy. um
right.
and yeah, it's a team, it's like because I've worked with a lot of engineers where they kind of look at it like, okay, here's my fee and I will mix your song, and it's like it's just like checking boxes like where it's like,
Yeah.
can I get more
And
kick? And
players can be that way too a little bit.
yes. Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely. Yeah, but dude, writing's so important. It's like and then yeah, with the writing, it's weird. Sometimes it's like sometimes depending on just the time that whatever space you're in, you'll write 5 songs
Yeah.
and you're just like these aren't the songs.
Yeah.
And
Do you
and
find
it,
yourself repeating yourself ever? Like,
yeah.
oh, this sounds kind of fucking similar to something I did a month ago.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah. I do.
yeah. Hmm.
And it's a lot of it, a lot of times it's just timing. Like whatever my mood and my inspiration is,
Yeah.
like things will come out sometimes and I'll go, no, that one's good. That
Yeah.
one's good. But then sometimes it's that one's good feeling that will take you down a rabbit hole where it's really going to be like 4 songs later is the one.
And sometimes the
So
one you say, that one's good, only you feel that way. I mean,
that's true.
other people
That's true.
appreciate it for sure, but like stuff that I think is my best of all time is maybe not what other people would say is.
Yeah.
And I think all artists feel that way too. If you asked, Michael Jackson in the day, like, what does you think is your best thing you've ever done? He probably wouldn't say Billie Jean,
Right.
but a lot of people would. Or maybe he would say it. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I just think he might say Liberian Girl like I would say.
Yeah.
And I
Right.
recommend to the listener to listen to that song. I think it's
Nice.
stunning, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, it's off Bad, which I have not watched this yet. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Spike Lee did a doc on Bad,
Oh,
the
really?
album following Thriller. And it's like a whole, yeah, just study
Whoa.
about that time and that
I like
album.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Did you see that by
No, I haven't seen it. No.
Yeah, yeah. So I actually want to go back and look at that. I'm fascinated with how do you follow up the greatest,
Right.
highest selling album of all time. um, and I read another Reddit post about that recently, which was like, some people said, why was it not as big as Thriller? And, some theories, well, nothing could be,
Right.
number one. And two, I think he was kind of starting to adopt like this sort of tougher side,
Mm.
or trying to, I guess,
Yeah.
more edge and rock sort of a thing. So
Right.
yes, he had guitar and beat it, but that was still decidedly a dance song. Whereas like you start having Dirty Diana
Yeah.
and these really kind of more straight rock songs,
Yeah.
and his look, of course, changed a lot.
Yeah.
With I don't mean his skin or anything like that. I just mean
The leather
the
coats
leather
and
and all the
stuff.
buckles and like
Yeah.
metal and stuff. And so that was more challenging than friendly, let's say, or kind of a
Yeah.
cuddly baby be mine kind of
Yeah.
thing. So I don't know, but it's what he wanted to do as an artist, and
Yeah. I would imagine with that kind of massive success, it would just be natural to kind of want to go the other way a little bit, right?
yeah.
Like be like, no, I can do other things too, like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um
Yeah, you just say you just embrace that it's not going to be
yeah.
Thriller, but I mean, there's arguments that it if it came out before Thriller or whatever, just musically it could have been
Yeah.
close to, or as good
Yeah.
or sold as much. Yeah, man. I mean, I do think I forget how good it is, and I can go to any era of music and get inspired by. I could listen to that. I could go to just Neil Young or something and just be like, damn,
Yeah.
Uh, I wanted to say Nick Drake, and I said Neil Young. I do like Neil Young, but
Nice. Nice.
who cares? Yeah. Dude, are you hearing the maids right now? This is like peak maid time right now.
Oh, perfect.
And they're like saying all this stuff. And so I'm reminded that I always go out there and I get I get these coffee pods out of their huge rolling
Yeah.
cart that they have like everything on there in the sun. You
Uh-huh.
need flip flops,
Yeah.
everything's on there.
Shower cap.
Yeah, yeah. Right. Oh man.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
usually a lot of times because in hotels they'll charge you for the water too. And so you just kind of walk down the hall and sneak by one of them while they're cleaning a room, and you go, "Nyeh," and you grab a couple of them.
Oh, dude, when I go to the gym, I like
Oh yeah, you fill
take
those up
like
too.
6 of them. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah. The gym is the
you're
gym is
supposed to
the
get 2 a night for free, 2 a day. But where do
right.
you get those? You ask someone to bring them up. Blah, So
Gym water is the ultimate life hack for sure.
yeah, totally.
Dude. So next week I'm doing a a show with Clay, just as a duo,
Mm-hmm.
and so me and him got together and did a little Zoom yesterday.
Oh,
Um,
right on.
Dude, Clay is
Are,
so put together with what he's doing. Like, because I've always spoke super highly about
yeah,
what he did in music. He went from being in bands, like all of us are in bands,
yeah,
and he said, you know what? I'm leaving this world.
yep,
He like went out on his own, which is so brave for
yeah,
a band guy. Because
yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. Most like we play in these bands that do corporates, and that's how we make our real money. And he was
Hmm.
like, "Nah, I'm gonna go solo. I'm going solo."
Yeah,
But you could tell like he doesn't just like riff through songs like because I'm playing his set basically,
yeah,
and like dude, it's so put together. I'm like, oh my god,
yeah.
like he's
Dude,
like
he's the king
yeah
of that. And
of
I
the
mean,
that world, right?
yeah, that of the solo, because I think of him as a troubadour. That's
Yeah.
like the word that comes to my mind. He's a traveling sombrero crooner guitar player guy, and he's brilliant, and he's about this craft side of it. And
Right.
I mean, I think there's a bravery to leaving the cover band thing, but I also just think that's like, you know, what he does best.
Yeah.
Personally, to me, is
Yeah.
this kind of presentation, whether it's a trio or solo with the kind of acoustic thing. And he's really taught himself how to finger pick and even
Yep.
grows the long, gross nails to do it.
Yep.
But no, but he's like even the way he sings, I think
Yeah.
it really is suited to that even more than a band thing, because he just has this like gentleness that's really cool
Yep.
for that. And also, yeah, like we've said before, his just understanding of what he's doing and all those songs. He knows like 4,000,008 songs like by
Yeah,
heart and how they're
yeah.
all connected. But yeah, he gets all that work, and I'm like, fuck, you know. But I can't get mad when someone else. I can't do everything, and I'll catch myself in these last few days. I was catching myself, like I'll see a rock and roll team building event, and
Like,
go,
what the
man,
hell?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, a little bit. But I immediately catch myself. I'll catch my FOMO or my whatever jealousy, whatever kind of feelings come up naturally, I think your friends are doing something and you're not.
yeah,
But dude, I'm doing what I want to do.
yep.
What I most want to do if I was held to the fire, and that would have made this trip and this writing and this song that I finished like it wouldn't have happened.
It wouldn't have happened.
And
Yeah,
there's not enough time in life to do everything we're interested. Fuck, dude, there's skydiving. I want to do that. Like,
yeah,
dude,
yeah,
well, I want to go to Kenya. Like,
yeah.
there's just,
Why am I not playing that 7 hour set at Vinny's or whatever?
yeah.
It's like, I swear to
I
God,
want to release an instrumental jazz record.
it just doesn't even matter. It's just
Yeah,
so impossible for musicians to not get that feeling. Like
yeah.
you could be on the best gig in the world, and if you see a video of someone doing a gig that you maybe could have done, you're like, why didn't they call
I
me?
want to drink dirty water in the direct sun.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's like you just
yeah.
can't help it. It's like I want to do all the gigs.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, and then I get mad at myself for being that way because I'm lucky.
Yeah,
And, I don't want to only do one thing. And that's not because there's anything wrong with that. It's just
right.
because that's what I am, is kind of a inch high, mile wide, they say. I'm a chode. Basically, I'm a chode. So, and I like think of these artists that I like, I'm a broken record. I'll always say like Bowie.
Yeah.
And he would just rather try and do like different things and have fun in the moment with it. And
Right.
maybe it fucking doesn't go right, or you make no money, or you make Tin Machine, but
Yeah.
that's what you want to do. And, instead of a really, I think, more focused honing one thing,
Yeah.
which is like,
Or
let's
just
say,
recreating a successful idea. That's what
yeah,
that's what I think is the worst thing that happens to bands and art now. I think it's maybe the worst thing that's happening because of AI and just the whole idea of pop music is when something's massively successful,
yeah,
everyone
do it
says
again.
you got to do that because that's and in TV too. Like
Yeah.
all
Oh
these
God,
movies
yeah.
where it's just like, well, that
In the
was
shows,
massively
yeah.
successful. Let's do a freaking, Iron Man 12 or whatever,
I
like
know. I know. Exactly, man.
so
I know.
yeah, it takes a lot to be like, no, I'm not feeling that, even though that was like the best thing that's ever happened. Like
I still
let's
have
just
people that go, "How come you're not doing funk anymore?" Because, like, I mean, maybe you get that too, because we both grew up at that time, 80s, early 90s. It
yeah,
was a real funk scene, and that was my jam. That was what I was doing.
yeah,
But really, I wanted to move on from that at some point,
yeah,
and it just wasn't turning me on. But the funny thing is, even like with this last one I was just working on, it kind of comes back around, and it's
yeah,
still who I am underneath. Like I would sometimes say to somebody, if they're a friend and they're like, "Oh, you don't make funk anymore," I'd be like, "It's still funky. It's still
yeah, right,
funky.
right,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just not that genre was limited for me,
yeah,
you know."
yeah.
And I also didn't want to like bring three horn players everywhere, but
Right. And and I mean, and that stuff I think everything is cyclical, it'll come
yeah,
back. It'll come back. There'll be like you'll probably do something super funky that's like right in that genre at some point again, it's
yeah.
like, and so will I at some point. I don't know. It's just,
Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, and I think it's really interesting. I even like something just makes me think in my mind, like your take on it and mine would be really different in a cool way.
yeah.
And I don't know. I just think like I love just programming fucking drum beats. Like I
Nice.
do
Yeah.
have a big side of me that Like I've always done that, and sometimes I'll replace things with live drums or start with live drums. But there's something and I don't think enough time is spent on it sometimes with
Yeah,
other artists, but like just the way it used to be. I used to collect drum machines. I used to have like, do I have any drum machine enthusiasts out there? I would get like a
I was one.
Alesis
I was one.
SR16.
Yeah.
Did you have a bunch of them?
Well, I had the Dr. Rhythm.
Aha.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
which
had
one
that.
but dude, I had full on like albums of songs on this drum machine.
I'm
Because,
dying to hear those, dude.
dude,
Dying.
I don't have it
You
anymore.
lot, did you sell it
I
finally?
probably just sold it, but I would. Sorry, I just totally cut you off. But yeah, I
No,
would do
dude, it's
full songs on my freaking Tascam. But they
yep,
were full on, like, and you would have to program the whole song on this Dr.
yep,
Rhythm, like, and you would put together the different beats and the fills and
yep.
the whole
Oh,
thing.
dude,
It was
I'm
so
so
cool.
into that, man. And
Yeah.
I mean, now that you can do things with layers to infinity, I just, have little hi-hat things that happen once in a song, and it
Yeah.
just turns me on.
Yeah.
I mean, used to have, bro, I had probably 20 drum machines.
Whoa.
I mean, I had like the original TR-808 that's as big as a table with
Yep.
wood on it. That was given to me by Kurt Shalinus, which is a math teacher in high school. So I want to
Nice.
shout out. I haven't said his name out loud. I'm surprised I remembered it. Whoa, Kurt Shalinus, who it was in a band called the Lemmings, and it was brilliant, weird, like XTC maybe kind of stuff.
Huh.
And so it's kind of proggy pop, white Britishy kind of, but kind of funky too. And anyway, he just took a interest in me and he gave me this drum machine, gave
That's
it to
cool.
me.
Nice.
Dude, now they're probably worth 2 grand.
Yeah.
And I wish that I didn't sell it because I needed rent money back in the,
Yeah. Yeah.
day. But I had that. I had an MPC. I had, oh my gosh, just where do we begin? A 909, all these drums.
Yep.
And I would just take hours and write songs off of beats, and I still have tons of recordings
Yeah.
that would just write a song from the 808. It's basically how a lot of the early hip hop
Yep.
was produced. But I love drum machines and I love programming, and now that we have these, here's the thing too, so I play live a lot of the stuff that's using electronic sounds that
Right.
I do,
Yeah.
or I'll use a mix of them. Like, let's say I will put to the grid some elements and not others, which I think Raphael Sadiq does that too. The guy from Tony, Tony, Tony that's
Oh
produced a
yeah.
bunch of other hit songs. But he, I think, was really part of pioneering that sound. I hope this is not getting too deep for some people, but the D'Angelo's second album, which is called Voodoo, has this kind of like loose, messy, junky feeling.
Yeah.
And I'm using that with total reverence. It's just, I'm trying to describe that it wasn't grid. It was like,
Right.
using drum machines and shit, but it's kind of got this shambly,
Yeah.
hobo, funky thing to
And
it.
that was the one where Questlove played on that, right?
Yeah, and
And
Pino Palladino.
and they told him, they said play like really bad, like
Yeah,
play it like way off the grid, like, and he's like, what? And
yeah.
that was kind of where that whole, they call it like slugging on drums,
Mm,
where it's all
mm-hmm.
go da, da, so and it's like way behind the beat, but like
Yeah.
hitting on the beat, but like dragging,
But it's even
and
inconsistent within that, right? It's not
right,
just super deep groove like slapback,
right,
call out.
yeah,
It's got like a shamble to it.
yeah,
It's just like some things are tighter to the grid than others, so
yeah,
they are rubbing. The groove is rubbing.
yeah,
And so I do take just a touch of that approach. I don't go all extreme with it, with drums necessarily, but so I might play a real shaker. I might play the snare sound or a clap sound live, for
yeah.
example. But anyway, this
Yep.
is just like the joy of going granular and producing just
Totally.
making shit.
Yeah, man. Oh,
So
I used to love that so much. I have so many tapes of my old recordings, like when I was in high school, and I started transferring them to digital because I was like, I just want to have these forever. And I there's a lot of good stuff, but honestly, listening to those, it was bumming me out listening to them because it just was taking me back to a time where
oh,
I was like, I don't know that I really want to like relive this. Like
dude,
just
I am
it
the
just
same way, dude,
yeah
100%. And I don't even like if it has taken me a long time to do this record I'm working on right now. I'm so sick of like half of it that
yeah
was the first few that I wrote. I never like going back and listening, even to 3 years ago stuff.
yeah
I mean, I'll
yeah
take it
yeah
extreme, but definitely I know what you mean. I don't, but I'll take it this far. It hurts me too much to look at photos, anything. It's just not because like I'm getting old. Look at, it's nothing to do with that. There's something about the past that's like just really painful. I don't know what it is
yeah.
for me.
It's something about like I feel like maybe for us it's like it's taken so much work to get where we are, maybe
Yeah.
just in life, and that doesn't mean like career or anything. Just like I feel like just life is like a journey, and it's like,
Oh yeah.
damn, I'm like here right now. I don't want to have to go back, you
Yeah,
know?
I already
Like,
did that. Yeah.
yeah, it's weird though. There is kind of a certain point where I will go back and like be like, okay, those actually are good ideas musically. Maybe I'll revisit that. But it
Yeah.
takes a lot. It takes a lot
Yeah.
to get back there where you're like, okay, maybe I'll work on it, like. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. There's a few of those.
the really old stuff though, I tried it, man, and I have all these tapes, and I was like, I'm gonna transfer them, and I'm like listening, and I'm just like, this is
Nah.
like, I'm just gonna keep them as tapes.
But let me ask you this though. When you're making a song, do you tend to program something as a placeholder? So drums, you're just writing. What is the drum situation happening while you're writing?
Well, I would say my better ideas that I've had or better songs, I will get behind that drum kit behind me
Wow.
and I'll play it. I'll
Hmm.
start like some of the better ideas are where I will get an idea in my head and I'll start on the drums.
Yeah.
And those are always very
Wow. That's
natural.
fresh, dude.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I never keep those drums. I like you said, like someday
Yeah.
I should do it. I should do
Yeah.
some songs where it's just me. Um
Uh-huh.
yeah, because it always, I mean, no matter how good of a drummer it is that you get, there's something about you playing
Yeah.
the drums where it's like,
Right.
I had the right idea of like what
Yeah.
this should have been or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, and if it's not that, I'll get on Pro Tools and do like Superior Drummer and program something. I also do loops sometimes.
Yeah. Loops.
Um,
Yeah.
loops can be cool.
Yeah.
There's so many different ways of doing it. I feel like
Yeah.
that, yeah, for me, the best, my favorite ideas though are usually when I'm doing live drums. Um,
That's cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be quicker for you that way. And for
Mm-hmm.
me, I think it's such a extension of my hands to do the drum programming thing.
Yeah.
And I just come up with more different colors and use weird sounds.
Yep.
Whereas for me, the drum kit is going to always evoke the same tonal start.
Yeah.
So I'd rather like use boop,
Yeah.
and like figure out where that's going to take me. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a folk song,
Yeah.
or whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Oh,
That's fun
right
shit.
on.
Um, cool, man. Well, this was we went deep. We went
We went
deep.
deep. I don't know if it
Grace,
was funny, but yeah.
whatever. They're not all going to be funny.
Yeah.
You could still laugh at us.
Yeah,
So you got anything? You got any?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I'm relying on you lately because, yeah.
Yeah, on these, I got you. I mean,
Okay.
much as you want. Uh, Let me see what feels good today. You know what? Because I want to make sure we haven't said it before.
I might remember.
All right, let's do a simple, lame one. Yarnar clapping when the plane lands.
Okay, we've done this.
We have shit.
Yeah, huge gnar. I mean, along with like movie theaters and all
Yeah.
these
Okay.
things.
Let me move on. That sucked. Okay. Uh, Yarnar horoscopes.
Oh, I think we've done this one too.
No
But
way, really?
yeah, I think so.
We need to make a list now. That's
I think you
official.
know what Trey actually mentioned. He goes, "This is something that AI would be perfect for.
Uh-huh.
Is you can do like a
Oh, tell it
prompt,
to go through the
tell it to go
episodes.
through and label. So if anybody out there can tell me how to do that, because AI needs to tell me how to do that to use AI.
AI, tell me how to
Yeah,
ask AI.
yeah, no,
Uh,
yeah, because I remember we did the horoscope one. Because remember we talked about how like where you're like, it'll say something. It always says something good, and you're like, that's totally me, right?
right. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, all
You
right,
know what?
all right.
I've got
You
one
got
that I'm
one?
gonna steal from. There's another podcast. Actually, they didn't do it as a Yarnar, but they were talking about it. It's
Yeah.
this podcast called True. What is it? Noble Rot, which is really, it's a really good one.
Hmm.
Anyways, collectibles. Yarnar
Ah,
collectibles,
okay.
like someone that collects like coins or pocket knives. You
Yeah.
know, are you a
Yeah.
collector? You collecting things?
Uh, minimally, maybe a
Yeah.
little bit. I know like my wife, if she buys, this is like a silly example, but if she were to buy like a purple highlighter, she would want to get all the colors.
Would
So
she
little
keep them for a long time?
um yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I mean, she definitely wants to have the full set if there is one of whatever
Gotcha.
thing she. So she used to do collect My Little Ponies and
There
had
you
like
go. Yep.
hundreds.
Yep.
So that kind of thing. And I used to get rare ones for her that were like 300 bucks, for her birthday. And then one day we like got fucking rid of them all. But
Yeah.
for me, clutter actually kind of stresses me out in
Me
some
too.
ways.
Me too.
And I just, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not saying I'm great with money all the time, but that just isn't where I'd want to spend it. I'd
Exactly.
rather spend it at a casino, smart.
Yeah.
No, I mean travel or some shit.
Right. It's
So,
yeah, the clutter aspect of it is definitely the biggest part that I wouldn't like about collecting things.
yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, I guess you could say I sort of collect guitars, but at the same time, I could sell all these guitars and I wouldn't give a shit.
Right. And
I
we
mean,
know
maybe.
people who collect, I think Eli has like 200 guitars or something.
Whoa.
Did
Yeah.
you know that?
No, that's
I think he
crazy.
has over 100. I'm sorry if I'm
Oof.
wrong, but he has like a warehouse or something of them, and he has photos of all of them on his phone, and he will sell you one,
Wow.
which have come really close, and I still might
Yeah.
get some occasionally, but yeah, like that's too far for me. I want to play, like often all the guitars I have.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the thing, I guess, with collectibles too. If is really you end up keeping them put away, and what's the
Right.
point? There's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
many of something. They're like, or it's like covering your couch with a plastic.
Right.
I don't know, like, or you're not
Yeah. Yeah.
enjoying but that's a different mentality. And so, someone who is a collector of stamps and the books shut and put to, I
Hmm.
mean, I don't know, it gives them joy, but that's
Right.
something that I think I don't understand,
Right. Yeah. Because it's
So,
like it's mostly in your head. Because it's not like
but
you're.
so is everything. Everything's
Yeah.
in our head,
I
really,
know.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of wild.
You're like, fuck you. I was making a point.
Yeah. No. No. Everything's in our
You're
head.
in your head.
Yeah.
I'm in your
Dumbass.
head.
Yeah. I mean, at the
Yeah.
same time, I look up at my wall right here. I have so many guitar pedals, but I think this is more out of function because I'm gonna use
Right.
all these. Yeah.
You're
So
going to use a lot of them.
at
Yeah,
some point,
I do collect those. And
yeah.
I used to collect drum machines, as you
Oh yeah,
heard.
we just talked about
Uh,
this.
but I used them, and I
Right.
like wanted them out and like
Right.
accessible.
Yeah.
And really, like, a dream for me is to have a large studio space that is a live room, has a live room and all that too, but
Yeah.
has these things,
Yeah.
synths and everything, like the major studios you go in, and there's like
They're just ready to
6
go.
synthesizers ready, plugged
Ready
in,
to go.
ready to
Yeah.
roll.
That's the dream. for sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I want all the pedals, a lot of them out.
That
I guess pedals are different. You kind of have those, but they're right there.
Yep.
And then you have, 6 or so guitars for whatever job you're doing. You have your Les Paul, you have, a fretless bass, a bit, all that stuff. I want it there. I
Yep.
want all the percussion. Yeah, I want a flex tone. I want, vibra slap. I want all those things, man. I have them.
Yep.
So I do have that stuff, but some stuff that takes up a bunch of room I want too, an actual reverb, tank.
Cool.
And
Hell yeah.
yeah, man. I want a whole Foley studio. I want to walk across gravel.
Yeah. I want an aquarium.
For like a really authentic bloop bloop. Yeah, man.
Nice. Okay.
All right,
Well, I
man.
guess I think we kind of both landed on a NAR for collect.
Yeah.
What is it? What's it called?
Except for if it suits us.
Yeah. Yeah. Right on. Well,
all right, man.
that was a good one. Episode 70. Out. Good luck in the hotel.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm all packed and about to bounce.
It's definitely not green. The green room. Can I get some more ice? You can't get in.
We did it.
Talk soon, bro.
Later.